Ezra Peach Q&A Part 2. Hey evanators, welcome back to my channel. You are now in the basement and you cannot get out until the end of the video. So after the love I got on Part 1, I thought it's best I do Part 2 because a lot of people still had a lot of questions. So I put out a post on my community tab and I got loads of people to ask me questions. I also asked people on the Discord server to ask me questions as well, and I got a load of responses, so I thought I would just answer as many as possible. So the first question is, how did you and Lexi meet? So on Lexi's birthday in 2023, so April 22nd, 2023, she had a raid in her Discord server, and basically that's when somebody comes in and they try and like hack and stuff like that. She needed the extra help from some moderators, so I was Glossy's moderator at the time. She basically said to me, hey, Peachy Lexi needs some help with the Discord server, we need to join and help her out. And I've been a mod in there ever since, and I'm now the head staff in the server, so I pretty much run the server with Lexi. Yes guys, I'm a Discord moderator. Don't come at me. I think I answered this question in the last video, but it says, what's the hardest part about being Ezra? Before it was definitely like the hate that he got, but now I don't really know. I don't think there is really a hard part about being Ezra. There's hard parts about being Eva. I had this question quite a lot. It's, how do I feel about playing a male role? It's honestly no different to me than playing a female role. I definitely have turned Ezra into quite a softie and quite a crybaby. I would literally play a female the way that I play Ezra. I've played loads of different characters in Lexi's roleplays. I've played women, I've played men. I played the French man, oui oui, bonjour. I played the French lady, I played the American cafe worker. I played the old man in the wedding video. Yes, this is the strangest wedding I've ever been to. I do loads of different accents and I've played loads of different characters. Haven't yet used my southern accent yet, so petition to let me use my southern accent in a video. What's my favourite part about Ezra's personality? Probably his scaredness. Is that a word? Scaredness? But just the way he's always scared about something. I think it's really funny. Do you guys record on Roblox and then do voiceovers, or do you just go with the flow and do both at the same time? So we join a Zoom call and it will be recording the audio of the Zoom at the same time as us actually playing in the game. So it's not voiceovers, it's us in real time as those characters. We just go with the flow and we just say whatever comes to mind. Sometimes we'll get a couple of lines, but most of the time it's just whatever pops into our heads. There's definitely less scripted lines for main character roles. By main character, I mean like family. So me, Lexi, Lily, Lila, Julia, and Nick. We don't have lines that often. I mean, Nick does because Nick is young, but most of the family, we get like what we need to say in it, but we'll just like run with whatever and we'll just go off on a little tangent most of the time. What was my favourite episode to film as Ezra? The couples therapy video was so funny to film. There was one point where I caught a case of the giggles and I literally could not stop laughing, and I was just trying to deliver my line, but I was like giggling. I was like, I'm so sorry, I can't. I did in the end, but you know, she was struggling. Girl was struggling. Is Landon Lexi's brother? So Landon is played by Lexi's brother, Nick. He's been in a live stream before, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, he's in most of the videos. He's such a sweetheart. Oh, he's really funny as well. Miraculous. Simply the best. How many outfits does Ezra have? So, let me count really quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So right now I have 9 Ezra outfits in Bloxburg. Some of them you haven't seen yet, but I am trying to get better at making new outfits for every video because I've had so many comments of, like, especially on the spring outfit codes video, there's so many people like, oh my gosh, Ezra finally changed. Guys, he's just a simple guy, okay? But all of his outfits are still really simple. And I find all of them on Pinterest. Berry Avenue boy codes, that's how I find them all. I think his most iconic outfit is the little side-eye face with the black shirt and the blue jeans. That's one of my favourite ones. I just think It's so Ezra. What's my favourite part about playing Ezra? It would definitely just be actually being in the film crew and filming with Lexi. I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. To be honest, today's filming was quite stressful because girl was in a rush because I'm filming this on Saturday, the Saturday before Lexi's birthday, and Lexi's birthday is today, the day that I'm posting this video.
I told you to do it for today.
So yeah, it was a stressful one today and it's going to be a stressful one tomorrow. What is Ezra's favourite memory of Lexi? This is a very strange question because obviously Ezra is not a real person. Surprise! Surprise guys! Ezra is not actually a real person. If you had to choose a monkey or Debbie, which would you choose? Probably a monkey. How did Ezra meet Lexi? You're gonna have to keep watching for that answer because that question will get answered very, very soon. What was it like finding out you were Ezra? Well, I found out that I was in the family before I found out I was specifically Ezra. Really shocked because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be like a main family person in Peachy Lexi's series. Like, that is so weird to me. But I was super excited. And then we got added to the group chat. This is really funny. She was like giving out the roles one by one. So in the group chat there's Julia, me, Lily, Lila and Lexi. So she was giving out the roles one by one and she was like going through. She was like, okay, Lily and Lila, you're gonna be the twins, like the teenage twins. And I was like, oh, I thought maybe I would be a teenager, but like obviously Lily, Lila, Australians, twins. Julia got given Gigi, and then Lana got given Nick. And then Nick got given Landon, obviously. And then I was like, what? All the characters in there? Because obviously in the last series, like, the dad wasn't there that much. So I just kind of, like, it completely blanked my mind that she would even want a dad in this. And then she was like, and Eva, you're going to be playing the dad. And I was like, oh.
Oh.
Like, but that is literally, like, what my reaction was at first. But then, obviously, I was really excited. But I was just like, because it didn't even compute in my head that there would be a dad. I'm so glad that I got him. I love being him. He's so funny. This is a hard one. Why did he decide to cheat on Lexi in the first place and then regret it right after? So if you've watched the couples therapy episode, then you'd probably like already know kind of the answer to this. But honestly, I don't think he had much of a reason for what he did. I think he just did it and then regretted it. He just cheated. He just cheated, guys. Pfft. Whatever. What is Ezra's personality? Just a crybaby. That's all I can describe it as. How often do we film? So we film every Saturday and Sunday, but sometimes things will be on or people can't make it and we'll have to do like an episode or two in the week. It will normally be on like a Wednesday or a Thursday. But yeah, most of the time we film on a Saturday and Sunday at around 9 AM in the UK. Ugh. Let me sleep. Let me have a lie-in, please. Guys, everybody spam Peachy Lexi.
Let me have a lie-in.
Is it fun filming the fighting scenes with Lexi? Yes. Those are honestly some of my favourite things to film. Motorbike. When we film together, we just kind of like bounce off of each other. So our characters like just go off at each other, especially when we're arguing.
You cheat on me.
Then he'll be like, I know, I'm sorry. We've always got things to say to each other in the role play, so it's never like a dull moment really. Did I get picked to play Ezra by Lexi or did I audition to be him? So I didn't audition at all. I'd been in her film crew before, just as like minor characters, and then she chose me and I was like, oh, why me? Where will you guys move? And since you're moving, does that mean it's the end of the roleplay series? No, it will not be the end of the roleplay series. It will literally just be moving house and then you'll get like moving house videos. But no, it's not the end of the roleplay series. It's going to be going on for a while. We've got a lot of stories planned. So that's exciting. Super excited. I have no idea about the moving thing or anything or like where we'll be moving. No, I do. I think I have an idea of one thing we're gonna do, but I can't tell you, obviously. That's a secret. Who came up with the name Ezra, plus the story behind it, and how did they come up with it? So Lexi did, and we literally just searched boy names. First I said Daniel, And then Lexi was like, maybe something different. And then she said Ezra. And I think that's where the last name Daniels came from. I don't actually know how, because technically his last name is Peach. But maybe his like name before he got married was Daniels? I don't really know. Is Ezra ever gonna cry again? Don't get me wrong, I love Ezra being happy, but his cry is too funny to me. Guys, I've made him into an emotional person now. He's a softie, he's a crybaby, he's a little sweetheart. To me, even though he did some bad things. No! No, I just made a JoJo Siwa reference. But yeah, no, he's probably still gonna cry in most episodes because that's just the way I've made him now. What was it like to cry in front of people for the first time? I don't know what episode I did the first ever Ezra cry. I think it like properly came in during the jail thing, and it's just kind of stuck ever since, and I think he's cried in pretty much every episode he's been in since then. So yeah, it's not really weird anymore, it's just a normal thing. It's like, Eva, can you do the Ezra cry? I'm like, yes, I can. Somebody asked, is Ezra a Swiftie? He is a Swiftie, guys, okay? I'm also a Swiftie. A Taylor Swift calendar, which is where I put in when we're filming. Somebody said, Ezra is so preppy and kawaii. Do you agree? 100%. Ezra is a preppy and kawaii king.
Ew.
Ezra is my favourite forever. Does Ezra want more children? And what would his dream house look like? I think 4 kids is good. I mean, we've got 2 teenagers, we've got a toddler, and we've got a kid. So, I feel like we're stocked up on children right now. And his dream house would be any house with Lexi. That's the right answer, guys. Is Ezra going to stay in the next series there will be? I don't really know what you mean by next series because we're not ending this series anytime soon from what I know. But if you mean like plots, then yes, he will be in all of the plots from what I'm aware of, unless he like goes missing or something. What is my opinion about Ezra and Lexi getting back together? I love it. I'm here for it. Hashtag Lesra for life. They're my Roman Empire. How did Ezra meet Debbie? I assume through a dating app, because where else is he gonna meet the woman? She's mental. Anyways, guys, I think that is all of the questions for today. I've answered pretty much every single question asked. Let me know if you would like a part 3. I have a kind of different idea for a Q&A for part 3. So if there's any questions I've missed, let me know in the comments. I mean, there's a whole other storyline coming up, so there might be a lot of questions about that as well. If you have any favourite Ezra moments, let me know in the comments because I always love reading them. Anyways, evanators, you are now released from the basement because you watched till the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment and share this video and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all so much, evanators. Thank you for also loving my characters so much. I hope you all have an amazing day or night. Bye everyone.